This HAN Network video is brought to you by Coastal Orthopedics.
We're pleased to be joined by the boys soccer team at Trinity Catholic High School with John Kovach. I'm Rob Adams. We'll let these guys introduce themselves.
I'm Bob Pepe, a varsity coach.
Chris Parrish, starting goalkeeper.
Joseph Magnifico, defense.
Dante Gilberti, sweeper.
Coach, I'll start with you. The FCIAC always tough. We've talked to a lot of the boys soccer teams. What are you thinking as you get ready for the season?
Well, the league is extremely competitive. It's one of the better leagues in the country. We're a small school in a league dominated by L and double-L schools, so it's a big struggle for us to compete, but we do our best, and the guys always come through.
Yeah, Coach, how do you overcome that? Because you really are now, I think, probably the smallest school in the FCIAC, right?
Yeah, we still are. There had been a middle school, a medium-sized school rather, but I think they've graduated to large. All we can do is work hard and show a lot of heart on the field and not give up. And we employ any talented player that comes in, whether he's a freshman or a sophomore. He's going to be a starting player or a good bench player.
Christopher, before we loaded up the cameras, you were quoting some stats for us, but as a goalie, dedication and hard work is the key, right?
Yeah, it really is, especially when you're coming from such a small school, because last year I think we only had 14, 15 players compared to other schools that have 25 kids on the roster, so it really is hard to compete, but we do try our hardest all the time.
Okay, for the fun of it, give us one stat.
My first game playing goalie last year, I had 19 saves.
Love it. That's a good one. John, over to you.
That's a lot of saves, too. Zachary, tell us what your goals are going into this fall.
Our goals for going into this fall is to actually try our hardest. We're going to have a really competitive year. We're going to have a lot of incoming freshmen that are really good, and we also have a great group of seniors. And hopefully we do good this season.
Joseph, how has that group of seniors worked to lead this team to the next level?
Well, we've been together since we were freshmen, and I think that we've developed pretty well as the years have gone by. I think that we're now starting to have really good chemistry together as a team.
Dante, what are your team's strengths based on the seniors having that experience together?
Well, playing schools like Stamford High and like West Hill, we know what to expect. We're a small school, and we might not have enough talent, but we have a big heart. So we compete whenever we can.
Coach, back over here, has the explosion of girls soccer with the the women's team, the national champion, with of course the World Cup, has that helped the number of players that want to come out? Are we seeing that kind of kick in soccer? Pardon the really bad pun.
Well, yeah, I'm the director of the Stamford Youth Soccer League, and we had a 15% bump over last year, and it's just continuing ongoing growth, slow but steady, while some of the other sports are declining locally. So we're happy with that. I'm sure the women's tournament and the fact that they did well in the Gold Cup for the men, I think it's going to help bring kids in, yes. Yeah.
Boys soccer team looks like they're ready to go for a big season here at Trinity Catholic High School. We thank the Crusaders for coming out and joining us on the HAN network at Trinity Catholic High School.